Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to Spartan Outdoors TV. Thanks for tuning in again to another episode. Been having some really good black sea bass fishing lately and we're reaping the benefits of that today. Coming at you with a black sea bass taco recipe, and we're going to be making that with a spicy Cajun Aioli. Alright, so just like building any taco, you know, the toppings are really up to you guys. Today I'm adding a green bell pepper, red bell pepper, and some onions. So that's the first part of this recipe. We're going to get these chopped up, sliced nice and thinly, and then get them cooking on some low to medium heat, soften them up a little bit. Okay, so we got our pan going here on medium heat. Got about 2 tablespoons of olive oil in there, maybe 3, and we're just going to add in our vegetables. You just want to cook these nice and slow until they soften up. Don't want them burnt, you don't want them charred. It's just going to be a nice little topping on the taco. Alright, so once the vegetables have been going for about 3 or 4 minutes, they started to slowly soften up. I like to add in about a tablespoon of Cajun seasoning. This isn't necessary, I just think it adds a really nice heat to the taco. It's not overpowering or anything, it's definitely less than like a jalapeno or something. But yeah, just mix that through there, Cajun seasoning. You can add paprika to add a little smokiness if you want. But then we're just going to keep cooking this on a low to medium heat for about another 10 minutes until all the vegetables are softened. Okay, these are looking perfect. We're at about the 10-minute mark here. Going to turn the heat off now and just take them right off the heat. Alright guys, so now we're making our spicy Cajun Aioli. You want to start with about 3/4 of a cup of mayonnaise or so. If you're a smart person, you'll use Duke's mayonnaise. Okay. To that, we're going to add some relish, maybe a tablespoon or so. Healthy dose of sriracha. A dash of hot sauce. Today I'm using Texas Pete. Also like to use Frank's. We're going to use that same Cajun seasoning. This is McCormick, just the one I like to use a lot, but whatever you got on hand. You want about 2 teaspoons of that. And then this is just my little tip. Add about a shot of ketchup. It kind of just adds a nice little zing to it. Cuts through that heat if the Cajun's too spicy for you. And then I'm going to add the juice of an entire lemon. 1 whole lemon. Alright, so the last 2 things I'm going to add to the aioli is some finely chopped parsley and some green onion. You want that minced up nice and fine so it just incorporates, and now we're just going to mix that all together. see you got this nice, creamy Cajun Aioli. It's gonna have that freshness of the lemon in it, you know, the zing from the ketchup, and also the heat from the Cajun seasoning, the sriracha. It's gonna go great with our tacos. But I mean, I put this stuff on everything. Goes good with like French fries, burgers, anything you want. Alright, so before we get this fish in the oil, I just want to go over really quick what I use to fry up my stuff. I think people really overthink, you know, battering fish. I don't know, I've seen all kinds of different ideas and recipes. Really important, just dry your fish off. I've got some paper towels here with the sea bass. What that's going to do is prevent all that water from bubbling up, either in your pan or if you have a deep fryer. So you want your fish as dry as possible. And it's also going to help the coating stick better. It's not going to get too soggy or anything. For my batter itself, I'm using a dry batter. You can also do beer batter. But this is house autry. I've been using it for years. It's really good stuff. And all I add to it to doctor it up is just some extra coarse ground black pepper and about a tablespoon of cayenne in there. You don't want it spicy? Don't add it. No, not a problem. Okay guys, apologize for the wind noise, but it's windy out here. Getting ready to fry our fish, got them all battered up, and I'm using a deep fryer. If you don't have one, that's totally fine. I've done this a million times inside. Just want a shallow fry in a pan or like a cast iron skillet, add about an inch of oil, and you know the rest. Got my oil set to about 365 degrees here. You don't want to go much hotter. You run the risk of drying out the fish and burning it. Alright, our fish is coming along nicely here. Just about 2 more minutes, get those edges really nice and crispy. Alright, our sea bass is nice and crispy. Only takes about 5 to 6 minutes in the fryer at 360 degrees. Alright, everything's done. I'm getting hungry just looking at this, so let's start assembling our tacos. Just got 2 small flour tortillas here. We're going to hit it with a little bit of that aioli. Just use a spoon right down the middle on the bottom. On top of that, put some of our Cajun vegetables, that onion, that red bell pepper, that green pepper. And then you just want to hit it with a piece of fish, maybe 2 pieces. A little bit of fresh minced cilantro to garnish. Squeeze a lime, and yeah, crack yourself a cold beer because these are done.